Easy.
I will put this into the video without any context. Let's see how it goes. So this is the review for the board game Wonderlands War.
And if you would like to provide some help for me, here's my email.
This is the review for the board game Wonderlands War, the good and bad about it.
By the end of this video, you will know if this game is for you.
We have 6 burning questions that we will answer in this video. But before we do that, Yanis, what is this game Wonderlands War all about?
In Wonderlands War, you take the role of one of the characters from the book.
Queen of Hearts or Alice.
Or Alice, or many others. Living next door to Alice.
Alice. Who is Alice?
Yeah, exactly. Who is she? And each of those characters is quite distinct with special abilities.
The winner is whoever gets the most points, as like 90% of all board games, right?
Pretty much so.
How do you get these points is by winning fights around the table, fulfilling quests, as well as you can build these castles and place them in different regions, and each castles will give you points.
The game is divided into 3 rounds, and each round is divided into 2 phases. And the first phase always is card drafting, which is the tea party. I had to do the accent. And then the second phase is actually fighting in each of the regions.
In the first phase, the tea party phase,
You have to do the accent.
Tea party, all you do is pick one of the cards. You have your character right here at the end of the table, and you move clockwise to just pick one card. And whatever is drawn on that card is the special things you will get. So here it says that you get 2 chips. So you take 2 chips and
throw them in your bag.
And right here, there is an icon that will be on almost all of the cards, which says that you can take up to 2 of your supporters and place in one specific region. As you can see here on the table, there are 5 different regions, and you will be fighting for most of them, I guess. This is the bad thing, the black die. These are shards, which will be minus points at the end. So you just roll it, and that's how many minus points you get.
That's like a balancing mechanism. Better cards you get, the more shards you get. And at the end of the game, those are minus points. There are ways to get rid of them. We're not gonna get into that.
It's possible to upgrade your character here. It's also possible to get new quests here. It's also possible to upgrade your leader here. It's also possible to get special Wonderlandian characters. But all that you do is pick one card. The round ends when everybody has picked 4 cards.
The tea party phase, I'm sorry. So after everyone has collected 4 cards and the tea party ends, waging war begins. This is the second...
Okay. I'm done.
Which is basically the second part of the round, where you will have battles in each of the regions which have 2 or more parties involved.
So how fights happen, each participant draws a token from his bag. 3, 2, 1. Reveal them. We have the same exact token. This token has 2 power, so we both move 2 spaces forward.
The number on the chips means that's how much power you get, and you track that power right here. And the combat ends when either one player busts or when everyone passes. Basically when it's just one player's left. Then we see who had the most power. He wins the combat, and he gets to build a castle and gets the most points. And the second place gets half of that.
Even if you're not participating in that fight, you're not really sitting there quietly and not participating at all. Before the battle happens, you can make a wager. You can try to guess who's gonna win the fight. Maybe I'll put Alice right there. I'm not gonna tell anybody. It's just me talking to myself.
Oh, okay, we didn't hear that you put on Alice.
It's not Alice here, it's not Alice, I promise. And depending on if Alice won this fight, I will get new tokens, or maybe if she lost the fight, then I get shard points. And as we talked previously, it's minus points. That's not good.
Why would you stop and not pull out all of the chips when you're fighting?
The most important thing is that you can bust.
You can run out of supporters because there are bad chips in your bag.
Those bad apples.
Each time you pull those bad chips out, you lose supporters. And if all your supporters gone, you're out of the combat. You get 0, nothing. And once you're done with all 5 regions, the waging war phase ends, and you're gonna move on to round number 2 and just basically do the same thing over again. And at the end of the game, who has the most points is the new leader of Wonderland.
There are so many things here. There are Wonderlandians, different characters, different cards, different tokens, different powers, different everything. Really, really fun, unique twist on what feels like could be a family game. But is it? We're gonna talk about it in this video. So let's jump to the first question.
Who would you get this for?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Gamers who want speed.
area control fans, and I really did not want to put it out here right now, but it took so long, so I have to. Quacks of Quedlinburg fans, actually.
Already spoiling it, huh? This game overall is not that quick. It's around 3 hours for like 4 players, at least the first few matches.
It does say on the box 25 minutes per player, and I'd say that's pretty accurate.
I would say
that's without the rule, if you know how to play.
How to play and already know all the icons and everything.
Yeah,
maybe. But the gameplay itself is very quick-paced. Just quickly pick your card, quickly draw a token. Yet there's so many decisions with these quick moves that it's really for gamers, I would say.
I had this described before I played this from the guy who we borrowed this game from, that this is Quacks on steroids. That's a very good description. It is, in fact, Quacks of Quedlinburg on steroids. Just like part of this game is like Quacks. The other part is something else. This is very unique, even though it feels like it's based on that. What are the best things about this game? Unique combat. In this game, when you're fighting, you're just pulling out chips and adding the numbers on those chips to your total strength. But each of those chips has special abilities, which sometimes give you choices. Then you have to decide, do you stop? Because most of the chips that come out don't go back into your bag unless you bust. And sometimes you're like, okay, you know what? I'm okay stopping and losing this combat just so I don't use up all the good chips for the next one. On the track, there are these little hammer symbols, which are for forging. What it means is you can add some of your chips to your character sheet and just upgrade it. And maybe I want to stop because I'm on that symbol. So it's not like straightforward, let's just pull chips and see who has the biggest strength. No, sometimes it's okay being second. Sometimes it's okay busting because you want to get better chips maybe for next time.
Also my third thing, but it's interaction. This game nails it with the interaction. The fights depend on the other players as well. Places you go depend on other players. Cards you pick depend on other players. Everything here, well, basically all about interaction between players, which is amazing. My second thing is flow. It's really quickly just picking a card and then pulling out tokens from a bag. While playing, it also feels like that. Maybe not your first game, so give it a second chance. Even in the second round, you feel like the flow here is really, really nice.
Variety. And that mostly comes down to this, your character sheet. You have these special abilities, you have these things you can unlock here, and you're not gonna get most of it when you play. And then each time you play, the set of chips is different, just like in Quacks of Quedlinburg. You pick a set and then those abilities are different. And then the cards you draft also can give you different things. So even the same game feels very different the next time you play. And there's like 5 different characters. A lot of stuff here that's going to be different each time you play. Oh, there is so much stuff.
There is so much stuff. It's just replayable because of it. And the picking one card, maybe some are better for your situation, but overall, even if somebody else picks that card, you still will have something that will feel powerful. And that's awesome.
That's my number 1. Amazing choices. They're all good. Yeah, I want those tokens. Yes, I want to build a castle. Yes, I want a new quest. All of the choices are good, and they become better when you play the second round or the third round.
And my favorite part from all of these things are actually the Wonderlandians, which we haven't talked a lot about them, but there are like special, unique cards like these. If you take this one, only you will have this character on your team with your supporters. He has a special ability, he has special strength. Each time you have like a unique, different army, which is the most fun part. So ton of stuff, ton of fun,
Definitely
amazing. I think a lot of people might find that this game is too much. If you're somebody who doesn't like too complex games,
I'm just gonna add to this because I have so much stuff. There's a small setup added there, yeah. Because the only thing I'm not looking forward when playing this game is setting it up. Other than that, spoiler alert, this is a fantastic game. Should I say that?
It's also these decisions. Some might find that picking one card is too difficult, maybe.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
there's that thing you can use, that thing you can use. There's Wonderlandians, there's this character sheet, which you won't be able to fulfill, as you said. Some might find it annoying. So much stuff. If you feel like it's too much, it might be troublesome for you.
Components. You're gonna go like, what? So this is a deluxe version of the game. But the thing is that the deluxe comes with these miniatures instead of like standees. I mean, I'd like to paint them. I mean, I really would, but I'm not gonna fool myself. I'm not going to. And for me, it's a problem. Everything's gray. I don't know who you are. And then if they're all in one space, there's just big gray mass of miniatures, standees would work better for me. But if you're gonna paint them, deluxe is way to go. Retail version, you don't have the minis, you don't have these plastic chips, which is like, oh, so good, those plastic chips. And then the meeples are all the same for everybody, and all castles are all the same for everybody. But for me, I feel like the retail would be the way to go because I'm not gonna paint the minis. I think deluxe is not for me. It's not a big thing. I mean, I should move it all the way probably down here, right?
Yeah.
Is it even a little bit of a problem for you?
No, not at all.
Okay,
If you're
fine, never mind.
If you're as old as Giannis and have a bad eyesight,
What
then
do you mean?
that components will be a problem.
What
Otherwise,
do you mean, young man? Why are we here?
next thing is you need 4. 3 is really good, really okay. 4 is perfect. 5 is too crowded.
Yeah, we're going back to so much stuff.
Will you have 4 gamers really to play it with? If not, then this might not be for you.
3 gamers. You and 3 gamers. Unless you like to watch. Would you like to watch somebody playing this game?
Creepy as hell.
Anyway.
Let's move on.
Okay, this I think can be a big problem for some, especially Euro gamers. It's going to be random, and I want to put it up here. It's gonna be random. Sometimes you roll the shard die to see how much shards you will get. It's really sad looking at someone rolling 1 throughout the game and you rolling 3 all the time. Okay, I'll take this card. I really wanted a castle, but you know, there's none of them. This is still a good choice. And then somebody refills those cards, and then there's your castle. And sometimes pulling out chips, you're like, come on, I really need this one chip. There's so many of them in there. I should be able to get it. Nope, you're not gonna get it.
Can't take an L? Is it okay for you to lose some fights just because of random? Here's one madness token. Oh, here's another one. Oh, another one. 4 in a row? Really?
Yeah, madness tokens are the ones that eliminate your supporters. I've seen that happen. It's very sad.
Yeah.
How long is the honeymoon?
3, 2, 1. Mine is setup might get in the way. That's the only reason why I thought this might not be your regular game. Other than that, I think you have really bright future together, really.
For me, it's just like the rabbit hole. It's long. There's 5 different characters. There's a ton of different cards, ton of different quests. Each of those characters has different abilities. There's different sets of the chips. Replayability is not going to be your main issue with this game. Like,
no.
Ever.
No.
So what's the best alternative?
3, 2, 1. Well, your previously mentioned Quacks is something that we can find similarities. It's a lot lighter, it's a family game. So if you played Quacks and you're thinking like, I want more, then this is tons more. And the other one is Ankh, area control, right? The other side. So if you put those together, then it feels like this. There's character that you can improve and then fight.
Well, I have Blood Rage. It's also has none of the back building, but it also has card drafting and area control. It feels similar. Which one would you pick? Obviously this, because this is fresh and...
Good that you answered your own question.
Yeah. Final rating.
Right? 3,
Yes.
2, 1.
Fantastic.
Fantastic 0.5.
What did you think I was going to put must have?
No, I knew you were going to put fantastic because you already said fantastic.
Dang right, I spoiled it. The deluxe version, since you can't really get it and it's not going to retail, secondhand market is expensive. And I'm like, maybe I'll wait for the next Kickstarter because I think there's going to be one. And then that might turn into a must-have depending on the price. That's why I put it on my wish list. I want to get it, just not now. I'm okay waiting for it. So that's why it's fantastic. Somebody suggests this, I'm like, let's go. But I'm just not rushing to get my own just yet. But once it's in our local store, I'll probably crack and get it. Because I love everything about this game. I don't care about the random stuff. I'm okay with so much things in this game. Setup is the only thing that I'm like, that's the only thing. Everything else is just, peachy. Love it.
I think everything about this game is really, really fantastic. And actually, the more I play it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
It was one of my most anticipated games this year, for sure.
It was.
Like, didn't disappoint at all. And it gets better. And that's a really, really good sign. That's why it's fantastic. It's almost a must-have. Why it's not a must-have, I guess, is the price against the what you can get right now. There will be a Kickstarter. I'm right in there. It's a must-have then. And the thing that we haven't mentioned at all is the theme and kind of actually the looks of this game, which is crazy that we haven't talked about it. Like the feeling and the theme, the madness really
fits. It really fits. It's those abilities. You pull out these chips, they do that. It fits. It's a wild ride throughout the Wonderland. I think the author of the book will be happy with this product.
Absolutely, he would love it for sure. The only other theme I can think that could fit this is like something like from SpongeBob, right? So this could be like sea cucumbers and then other things like
And plankton could be
yeah,
and,
for
and
sure.
These could be the feeding tentacles.
Yeah. I know it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense for one specific person. So check out our Patreon to see what.
And you will
we're
know
all
what the
about.
hell did we just say.
That's our review. Let us know what you think about this. Are you getting it? Are you not getting it?
Have you played it with 2? Should we?
That's an interesting question for sure.
And please consider subscribing, liking, maybe sharing, and do check out our Patreon.
Yeah, please do.